Hello folks, Jerry and welcome back to RacingGamerSlovenia, and today we have another episode of the 1650 leaderboard. And well, as you guys can see, today we are gonna be turf tuning the newly released BMW M3. So here we are. Actually, it's kind of interesting that the M3, the new one, was released, but the M4 wasn't, at least not the normal one, only the MotoGP version, which is kind of weird, but I'm sure that the M4 is gonna come eventually as well, so that's awesome. Anyway. So I heard that this car is actually super good in the 1650 lobby, so we're gonna see how that works. It's currently bone stock, but we're gonna of course change that with my amazing tuning skills, which aren't really all that amazing. We're gonna see how it works. So I actually wanted to upload a different game today, but I kind of realized that I cannot really record Counter-Strike on my PC. So it's probably time to commit suicide, but still. I need to upgrade my PC and then I'm gonna record other games, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Obviously I'm still gonna record the racing elves as well, but I need something else as well, because this is getting kind of repetitive. Still, we're gonna upgrade transmission and well, the weight reduction fully. So this is A class, so it really shouldn't have any problems reaching 1650. So we're gonna go ahead, well actually I'm gonna go ahead and see what other parts we can put on it, and after that I'm gonna show you guys the tuning. So I'll see you in, well, let's face it, a second. Alright, so I did actually tune the car to the 1650 lobby, and here are the parts that are currently on it. So honestly, I really couldn't put much parts onto it, because this car, the rating, it's A-class, it obviously went up to 1650 super fast. And I really have a feeling like this car can in fact challenge the Honda S2K, which is currently, the second car that we, put on the leaderboard, and it's currently sitting on the top. So there you go. Actually, this is the first non-Honda that we're gonna put on the leaderboard, which is pretty good. So yeah, and like I have a feeling that this is not the optimal tune for this car, but then again, it's me tuning, so that kind of is kind of logical. So there you go. Obviously, no NOS, so because if I put NOS on this car, it would change the rating dramatically, and we wouldn't be able to put much parts onto it at all. So that's why I obviously opted not to go for it. And weight reduction, as shown previously, is on full. The suspension, it's right here. In fact, if I just upgrade suspension by a bit, it's gonna be 1651. So there you go. That's the reason why I'm not really gonna push it any harder at all. So here's the car. I'm actually gonna buy another one and have a couple of practice rounds on the stock one. Then I'm gonna go back on the PC and see how this car performs in the 1650 lobby. So I'll see you, well, in a second again. Alright, so I did in fact buy a stock M3 just to see how the M3 drives, and well, it's very interesting. Well, first off, the drop launch is before the first light comes on, so that's never a good sign. But the thing is, with this car, actually, we can go ahead and demonstrate. The revving is extremely fucking weird, and I kind of have a feeling like the car that we have tuned is gonna be very much different to drive. And game just fucks up at times. Actually, it doesn't load into a lobby, so that means that we have to restart, and it shall work then. I know it's been happening for the past couple of days. It's kind of fucking annoying. I can't even join people without restarting. So hashtag just racing rivals things. Anyway, yeah. So this is the stock one. Doesn't count mainly because I already had like 15 fucking runs with this, and the perfect launch is kind of difficult to get. So that's not really ideal. But then again, this car is supposed to perform much better than the other two cars that are currently on the leaderboard. So there you go, we finally loaded. I'm gonna join here. And this car is supposed to be shifted super early, like at 6.5k, which is basically early shift. So we're gonna join a normal lobby. There you go. Find some bots and show you guys what I'm talking about. Hopefully we don't fall on the run. Then again, we do have a couple of practice rounds going to happen. Alright guys, pay attention to the rev limiter, it just stops at one point, as you guys can see, it barely goes up, and basically, before that happens, before, you know, the car struggles to rev more, that is when you have to shift. Basically, when it's still revving quite quickly, you just have to shift it, and basically I got this car down to I think 11.6s while doing that strat, so this car is definitely supposed to be shifted early, which is, you know, it's a good thing that I did these practice runs, because otherwise I would be fucking confused. Anyway, let's go into the tuned car. So we're gonna go into a bot lobby, perfect, and we'll have some runs. Now, I think 9.7, 6 or something like that is currently the best time on the 1650 leaderboard, and I'm sure this car can in fact beat it if we of course get that perfect launch and get good shifting. So let's go for that. Okay, really bad. Oh shit, I was actually supposed to shift early. As you guys can see, that BMW just catches up. I fucked that up completely with a perfect launch. So I shifted early there, but still I absolutely killed the momentum of the run. As you guys can see, 10.1. You know, a fucking Civic can beat that. So that's a fucking run gone to waste right there. I need to pay more attention and hope that, you know, this car doesn't that, you know, it has time, not time, but basically like, you know, the gears to actually go through before, you know, we just start well, basically, you know, not getting those revs up. It's super weird though. Alright, let's have 4 more runs. Yeah, I fucked that up completely. I'm gonna basically try shifting, but as you guys can see, the reaction time was absolute garbage there, because I held it for way too long. But still, as you guys can see, with that reaction time and shifting done much better, what this car can do. That reaction time is absolutely fucking terrible, but you know, I had to basically get a shitty reaction time in order not to get traction loss, and yet it's still faster than what we got before with a perfect launch and a decent reaction time. So you know, that's basically shifting very fucking important on this car. 3 more runs. Let's hope that we can get, you know, a perfect launch and good shifting going on. And by good shifting, I of course mean early shifting, which is kind of confusing, but still. 3 more runs. Let's go for that. Gonna shift at 6.2k, something like that. Let's see. 9.6. This could be the new fastest time, and you know, we're still, yeah, this is the new fastest time, and we're not even fucking getting a good reaction time yet. 9.7, there you go. This car can definitely go faster though. I mean, I'm assuming that, you know, you can basically like find that perfect combination of shifts and, you know, where you have to shift it, and exactly how to drive the car, and this car is gonna be a complete fucking beast. Now, I don't have the time to do that, but I'm sure that this car can still go into 9.6s. It could be the first car to actually, you know, break that mark on this series, so let's see. 2 more rounds on blue stacks. I'm gonna share just a little bit later than I did on the other runs, see if that does it. I think this is gonna be very, very similar. Actually, I think it's around the same, maybe just a little bit slower than the other one. So you have to shift it just a little bit sooner then. Because even though I think we got better reaction time now, so basically you're supposed to shift it to around 6.2k. Preferably even less than that, we still have to try. So last run on blue stacks, let's hope that we can get 5 perfect launches. Unfortunately, this car is very, very, you have to be precise with it, and without sound, I cannot really do that. I don't have my headphones on, because the sound delay is present on blue stacks, so let's see. I fucked that up with the fucking shitty fucking reaction time. Let's see what it can do. 9.5, are you fucking kidding me? I was supposed to shift it even earlier? What? What? Even fucking earlier? Wow, I guess you're supposed to shift this car even fucking earlier than what I expected. That's a PB with a 0.1 reaction time. What the fuck? Alright, so let's hop on the phone. I need to get a fucking 9.5 there, cause seriously, this car, a fucking pain in the ass to shift, but it can be seriously impressive. So let's hope for a perfect reaction time and for a good run. So I'll see you, well, in a second. That's the third time. Alright, so let's see how the car performed on the phone. So I had 5 runs, and this, well, actually I had 7, but 2 of them might have been fouls. So we're just gonna go for the 5 that weren't fouls. And this is actually the only run which I didn't get a perfect launch on. And as you guys can see, 10.1, pretty garbage run. Let's skip this. But after that, it got pretty interesting. As you guys can see, I did in fact hit a 9.6 on the phone, and after that, it got better. You know, I really started to get the feeling that this car could in fact hit a 9.5. But you know, I really could run consistently with this car, but I needed just like that perfect proper launch, and in fact on the last run I got it. So this is the final run, and it's our first 9.5. This car barely hits it, but I'm very sure that it can in fact go faster. And for all the people that are gonna try out this tune, I think it's kind of late, but still, if you want to launch it, I mean, if you want to drop launch it, it's basically just after the first light comes on. And I don't think this car actually has a world record at the moment, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and submit this on a fucking Facebook group I'm in. And well, if you guys want to, you know, try and beat the record, it's probably not too difficult. If you have the car, you can use the tune. That's why it's in the video. So yeah, so my name is Jerry. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.